going.
Hi, welcome to Baking with Bailey. Now that's a little bit of a switch. Normally it's Cooking with Kenzie, but tonight I have a guest host, and her name is...
Bailey, but I am not a guest host.
Sure you are. She's going to help me cook some chocolate chip cookies tonight. Bailey is Mini-Me. You're definitely... This won't be the last time you'll see her, because she will definitely be a performer. Probably famous someday. So just, memorize this face. What are we making tonight, my dear?
Chocolate chip cookies.
That's right, and she has tasted them and says they're good. I got this recipe originally from the Deceptively Delicious Cookbook, which is by Jerry Seinfeld's wife. I don't remember her name. Jessica Seinfeld, yeah, that's right. But we did a couple variations, and I'm going to put all those variations on our website when I'm done so that you can decide how you want to make it. It's a high protein and low carb cookie, so it's really good for you. What we have for our ingredients are, of course, some chocolate right here, some walnuts.
Walnuts, some baking soda and flour, and here is vanilla, and this is the chickpeas.
Secret ingredient.
And this is butter, and these are some eggs, and this is some wheat, and this is sugar.
Sugar. See, she's going to take over my job pretty soon. I won't have anything to say or do because this one. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the butter in. And this one goes, this recipe goes slightly backwards because normally you put in the butter and then the eggs and then you add in the flour and everything else. But because we're putting chickpeas in, which add a lot of protein and a lot of fiber, they're really, they're good for you, and you absolutely cannot taste them. I've had them kid tested and they were definitely approved. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put in your sugar and your butter. Oh, Bailey, I got to let you do some of this too. Okay, we're going to put the top on it so it doesn't. It's going to get loud here for a second, so bear with us. And you're going to cream that until it's smooth. Can you see that, Bailey? Barely, right?
And it will keep mixing until...
That's right. And because it's so warm, and you want to, if you get something up around the edges. This is a Bosch mixer. For those of you who are lucky enough to have one, you're going to understand that this is the best thing in the world. But you can use whatever mixer. You can even use a hand mixer. The only thing you have to be a little bit concerned about with this recipe is the chickpeas, because they have to be broken up. And with a hand mixer, that'll be a little bit more difficult. And they tend to like to run out of the bowl because they're round. So if you're going to do it, put a towel around the bowl. That's what she tells us.
Rolly,
that's right.
They roll around and then they just pop up out like the bingo balls that you put in a bingo roll and you roll them all around. They bounce all around, and then certain balls come out, and then they say G1 or I won.
She has a hard time coming up with things to say, doesn't she, folks? Okay, so next thing we're going to do is, Bailey, would you crack the eggs into the bowl? Good. You want to crack it the long ways. Here, how about I'll do that one and you do this one. Crack it like this, okay? Go ahead. You can put yours in too. Now, if you want to make it a little bit lower fat, you can do it with egg whites. Hey, you know what? That's okay. We've got more eggs.
Way more. Hey, I'm still learning.
It's okay. It's all good.
Hey, there's some more in here.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. We'll clean that up later. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Okay, so you're gonna put your...
Yummy.
You're gonna give... Okay, calm down. You're gonna put your eggs in there. You can also use just egg whites if you want to. And now what you want to do is you want to mix it in until the eggs have started to incorporate, and whip it up a little bit until it's light. I started out with whippers. And that was because I wanted to incorporate the butter and the sugar and the eggs together. And you want to make sure that they get really well incorporated, because that's going to make the binder for your recipe. Okay, so now we've got the chocolate chips. I swear this is easy. I know it looks a little bit difficult, but it really is. Oh, Bailey, you're going to clean up after yourself? You're so good. Okay. Woohoo! Yeah, let's just put that over top of it like that. How's that? We'll clean it up later. Alright, now we've got this pretty well incorporated. Looking good. It's looking good. And the next thing we're going to do now, second, oh, we got to put the vanilla in. This is the fun part, Bailey. Where's the, you got the spoon?
I got the spoon.
Yeah, she was keeping it. Okay, so we're going to do 2 teaspoons. This is a tablespoon measure, but I just eyeball it. Would you dump that right in there, Bailey? Just real gentle. Good job. Again, our homemade vanilla. I still have to teach you guys how to make that. Okay, now it's starting to get really good. And the next thing we're going to do is...
I want to taste the batter.
I know you want to taste the batter, but not yet because it's got raw eggs in it. Raw eggs. Not good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to put the chickpeas in. I know you think that's only for hummus, but no. Oh, no. It's good. Okay, so let me see. I just want to make sure. Got the chocolate chips, the chickpeas, and the walnuts. You want to dump those in? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything fun, aren't I? Okay, there we go. Woohoo! Okay, now, what you want to do is you want to whip this up, and the whippers will break the... They'll break the chickpeas down so you won't even see them in the cooking. This is usually where... Yeah, this is usually where you usually put the flour in before you add the chocolate chips, but because of the chickpeas, you want to do it beforehand. Now, what we need to do now is mix these together. Can you dump that in for me? Oh, you're so good at that. And then we're going to do this. You want to do it? Okay, mix it all together. Woohoo, it's warm in here. That's okay. They can still hear you even when you whisper. She's new to television. Okay.
I like it.
I know you do. Okay, so now we've got it all evenly incorporated, and the last thing we add is all the dries. I'm going to do this one because I don't want it to get everywhere, okay? I do it on both sides. And you're going to put it all in. Super easy for kids. You can just mix that all together. And now we're going to put it together and let it whip until it's totally mixed. Hear how it slows down a little bit, and that it's just incorporating, and it should thicken right up with those chickpeas and the flour. I put half of the flour is half whole wheat and half white. I'm trying to add as much fiber and whole grains to our diet as possible because I just found out I have diabetes. So we're working on that. And there also are variations that we're going to be working with and trying out and see if we can find some sugar-free ways to make the cookies. As of now, we're doing it with regular sugar, but there are some wonderful products out there that are actually better for you than any of the artificial sweeteners, and they are really, really good. Okay, now what we're going to do, Bailey, this is the fun part. This is the part that you get to shine in, okay? I want you to take this. You can move that right out of the way. And I want you to spray some nonstick spray on that. Just go, and you're all done. Let me pull the top out. Okay, you got it better than Kenzie did. Good job. Excellent. Okay, that's plenty. Excellent. Okay, now, what I want you to do is we're going to take the bowl. Let me take this right off here. Whoa, fun. Okay, what I want you to do is you're going to take the bowl right, we're going to take the bowl right off, and then I'm going to show you how to mound them on there, and we're going to put 12 cookies. This recipe makes 3 dozen cookies. It says 2 dozen in the cookbook that I use, but I was able to make them a little bit smaller and make them make a 3 dozen out of it. And what you want to do is make sure that you don't overcook them because they're a slightly cakier than a regular chocolate chip cookie, and they're really yummy when you undercook them because they kind of are really moist and chewy. So this is what I want you to do, babe. I'm going to take it, you just want to level it off like that, and then put 3 across like that. Okay? Let's see what you got, sister. Bailey is so good. Okay, turn it over. Yeah, a little bit farther away, like right there. Is that good? Okay, we're going to keep doing this, and we're going to put it in the oven, a 350 oven, for about 11 minutes. I cooked it 9, and then I cook it about 9, and then I check it to see what it looks like. And we'll be right back, and I'll show you the finished results.